I have played Magic since 2012, and I just recently stopped. Maybe like very minor here and there. I'll dabble back in. Digimon's usually like my main game right now.
I actually don't have any familiarity. I have a bit of familiarity with card games. Digimon's one I know nothing about.
Yeah, Digimon, One Piece.
I want to get into One Piece because I love One Piece in general.
So
But I
I've
also
never. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I love One Piece, and the card game actually looks good. I thought it was gonna be trash, but I hear it's really good, so I'm interested now because because one, the art is amazing, and two, I just love One Piece in general.
Yeah, so I don't know anything about One Piece. I just play because my locals played, and I'm obviously real good friends with all of them, and figured I'd jump in and play. And I've played a few decks from set one, took a break in between a few sets here and there, but I play Reiju, which is the most recent, well, one of the more recent decks. And that's been one I'm sticking with probably for eternity until I find something else that I like to play in that game. It's very combo heavy to a degree, kind of like Infected Modern, which was my favorite deck in Magic. So I've been playing that. So One Piece, Digimon, and I'll dabble in like Fusion World for Dragon Ball. And I've tried Shadowverse, and now this. I've played basically every card game under the sun.
I played Hearthstone a while back, mainly because
Okay.
my roommate, he was like Legend, consistently Legend, and so I just kind of kept watching him because he was a really fun player to watch. And then I got into Magic like at the beginning of the year, and then as soon as I like made my first like real cooked standard deck,
Right.
and then I played that for a bit, and I was like, I could improve this, but okay, so it was a wild deck. It was a deck that could mill out an opponent turn 4 standard.
Okay, standard mill's pretty huge.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking wild. Sadly,
Yep.
one of the key card has now been rotated out.
Yep.
But then it's like, oh, for one, it's like any deck. I feel like any deck that would be better would be less fun and more expensive. So it's like, this isn't fun. Tried Commander for a bit. I made one nice deck. It was all right, and then it's like, okay, let me look for another game. And it's basically between this or Flesh and Blood. And I like the anime aesthetic, and I like the rip of the name Weeds of the Shore.
Right. Yeah,
So,
Flesh and Blood was fun, but it got old quick.
yeah.
Do you want to
This
do
game
half
feels-
cuts?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure. And then 2D high roll to determine first?
Yep.
I got a 5.
I got a 6 and 5.
Cool. So then you're
11.
first.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you. We're gonna go. Where's the spirit? Spirit Wind regular.
Yep.
Draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Spirit there because that's what people seem to do. Okay, pay 3 for Harvester Mark 3. Sorry, Mark 2.
And then if you just want to explain kind of briefly what they do.
Yeah, Harvester here, she is a 1/2, and she says anytime one of my non-token automaton allies is killed, create a power cell token.
Okay.
And it doesn't say rested, so it's assumed to be unrested.
Interesting. Alrighty, so then I'll go into my own Spirit of Wind. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th card for the turn.
Yep.
Let's go 1, 2, and 3 for a Shimmer Cloak Assassin. It's a 2/2 with stealth.
Love it.
So then I'll go 2 into your champion.
2 into champion. I will take that.
Okay. And
I'm gonna just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna use dice as counters because I've got so many.
oh yeah, you're good.
So 2.
I think I'm just gonna go aggressive here and play another one and go for 2.
I'll take it.
Cool. And then I'll have you at 4, and then I'll pass.
Okay.
And then they have stealth, so they can't be, attacked into.
You can't be the target of attacks.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here. Wake up phase, then on to materialize.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions. Okay, we're gonna do the funny tech here.
Let's see it.
More sense. I mean, everyone knows it. I feel like everyone knows it and does this already. So we're gonna do backup charger.
Yep.
And then, before recollection, pay the 3, draw 1 into memory for the sacking, and create a rested power cell token. There's the foil one.
I really need to get me some power cell tokens. Every time I put orders in, I forget to get them all the time.
Yeah, I'm a little maxed. I got both the hollow A and B, and they've become a little.
Oh, there we go. Oh no!
I know. I accidentally left it in my dice drawer instead. Recollect and then draw for turn.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, I'd love to see it. Okay, that works. Okay, we're gonna pay just straight off the rip here. Pay 2 for manufacture cell.
Yep.
Summon a power cell token rested. I'm gonna use a die to denote that. Sure. And if you own an automaton ally, draw a card. Harvester is an automaton, so draw a card for that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I think we're gonna pay for like this. All right. It doesn't matter here, but we're going to pay 2 to reprogram one of your shimmer cloaks, which means target ally gets -1 attack until end of turn. But if it is an automaton, it gains 2 debuff counters.
Yep.
And it's gonna go to 0 health. And then gonna swing 1 at face with Harvester.
Yep, I'll take that.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. And that automaton is how much health?
It is a 1/2.
Gotcha. All right, so I'll wake up. Let's go into our Lorraine level 1. So there's 6. So this is 1. This is 6. So I'll just keep my finger on 1.
Yep.
It is a 2.
2. All right.
So this one. So rallied advance on enter. It is a very, very neat card. We're gonna go into Sword of Seeking from her on enter, and then we're gonna recollect and draw.
Yep.
Let's go 2 into your automaton.
Yep, she's gonna die on death. She's gonna create a power cell token because it does count for her.
Sure.
Because it does not say other automaton allies.
Makes sense to me. Let's pay 1 for an opening cut. Class bonus as long as I have exactly 1 card in my memory. Opening cut gets +2 attack plus its initial 1. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 champion.
Cards in hand?
I have 4.
Yeah, I'll take the 4. So I go to 8 now.
Okay. I will pay 2 and play a charged mannequin. And
Okay.
then I'll go 1 at your champion with 1 card in hand.
Yep.
And then I'll pass to you.
Okay. First thing, wake up. So I'm gonna put this token away, then go to
Yep.
3 markers. Materialize. Gonna materialize Tony level 1 by paying for it with the floating memory from reprogram. I will then recollect and draw. I will use a d6 with 6 on it to denote that Tony has taunt for this turn.
Yep.
Okay. That. So I think we're going to. Actually, no, this tracks otherwise. So paying 3 here. Oh wait, no. 1, 2. 3 for cell generator.
Okay.
Need me to explain its effects?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No worries. So cell generator says foster. So it has foster. Foster means as long as he doesn't take damage between now and my next recollect, he will gain the fostered status. Fostered does not go. Foster does not go away under any condition. It stays on him. And then it says on Foster, if I have class bonus Guardian, which matches Tony, I will then summon 2 power cells rested.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I will swing 1 at face.
Yeah, I'll take it. And I'll go to 2.
Okay, end turn.
Awesome. I'll wake up. On Materialize, I'll go into the Grand Crusader's ring.
Classic.
And then I will recollect and draw. I will banish this to draw a card. Let's go 2 into your champion. I have 6 cards in hand.
Let's see your board. You said 6 in hand?
Yep.
This is going to be interesting. That would be. I'd have to work like that. I think this makes more sense. We're gonna pay 2 here for Innervate Agility. Now, Innervate Agility is a bit of an interesting one because it has a required cost to both. I need to have at least 5 damage and heal that, and then I need to de-level my champion.
Okay, so
first. So yeah, first I would. So the part of the cost is I de-level my champion, and then I heal 5, which I go from 9 to 4.
Okay.
And then it says, as an additional cost to activate this card, de-level your champion. Units you control gain your choice of Stealth or Spell Shroud until end of turn. So I'm going to choose stealth. So all my units, which would be my champion and my cell generator, have stealth now, which means they cannot be the target of attacks.
Okay. I'm going to pay 3 for this Dream Fairy, and we'll bounce the unit to your memory.
Okay.
And then you won't be able to activate, so play that card as long as Dream Fairy remains on the field and she has stealth.
Yep.
With that, I'll pass.
Okay. The taunt now goes away. Wake up, materialize phase. Okay. Let me check my memory before I materialize this.
Yep.
We're gonna do that. I'm gonna enter in here the Mercurial Heart. The on-enter effect is put a buff counter on automaton you control. I'm going to fizzle its on-enter effect.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna recollect.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Okay, we're gonna pay 4 here. You have 2 cards in hand, right?
Yep.
Okay. Pay 4, and then we're going to summon Overlord. As an additional cost activates this card, sacrifice 4 power cells. I'll be sacrificing this 3, and Mercurial Heart does actually have the subtype power cell, so it's going to count as 2.
Okay.
But it's going to get banished because that's
Right.
where, yep. Overlord has 4 keywords: Intercept, Spell Shroud, Steadfast, and True Sight.
Right.
Intercept
Yeah.
Intercept means that any attacks the champion, I can force them to target Overlord instead. Spell Shroud means it cannot be the target of any card with the type spell. Steadfast means that when Overlord does not rest to retaliate, and when rested, he can still retaliate.
Right.
And then True Sight means he can attack enemies. He can declare attacks on enemies that have, or on units that have stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Secondarily, he has a second effect that triggers on my end step that I may banish a card from my graveyard that has the automaton type to gain a buff counter on Overlord and draw a card.
And how big is he currently?
He is a 5/5.
Gotcha.
So now I will before end step. Yep. I'm going to swing Overlord at the Shimmer Cloak.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will go to end step. I will banish Manufacture Cell, which Manufacture Cell is a cleric automaton craft, so it does have the automaton subtype. Banish that. Overlord gains a buff counter. I draw a card. Pass my turn.
Okay, so I will just go into the materialize. So because he's rested, he can't retaliate or even intercept, right? Oh, can he?
He cannot intercept because intercept requires that he has to be awake.
Right. Yeah. He can retaliate. Yeah. Let's get the ornamental greatsword, and with the on enter, we know it has 1 counter on it, but we'll just make the buff to the charged mannequin, and
So
I'll
charge mannequin has
recollect it.
1 extra attack. For
Yeah,
this
so
turn.
it's currently a 2/3. Thinking here. Let's go 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's do a reclaim on my Dream Fairy.
Oh. In response to that, I'm going to pay 2 to Stifling Trap the Dream Fairy.
I'm going to pay 1 in Favorable Winds in response.
Okay, that resolves.
Okay. So then I'll bounce this back to hand. Let's just go 2 into champion.
I take the 2.
And then I'll swing the 1 into the champion with the ornamental greatsword.
Take 1 more.
And with that, I'll have to pass.
Okay. Wake up. Materialize. Materializing Orb of Regret. I'll explain the ability once I sack it.
Yeah, you're good.
Recollect. Draw for turn. First, I'm going to pay 1 for Fairy Whispers.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. What the heck? Definitely bottoming this one. There we go. Proper order. Well, this is a tough decision. Oh. I'm gonna put these 2 to the side for 1 moment.
Yeah, you're good.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. That's the way how those cards work. I'm gonna bottom everything, so the other 2 also get bottomed.
Yep.
I reveal the top. If it's wind, it comes to my hand.
Yep.
It is wind. It comes to my hand. Zephyr. So I'll take 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, and not into memory on top of the regret here. 3. These 3 cards to sacrifice an Orb of Regret here. I may shuffle up to 3 cards from my hand into my main deck, shuffle, and then draw as many cards as I put in.
Sure.
I'm gonna put all 3 on the top here, and then I'm going to shuffle.
I want to use my
Okay,
dragon
and-
shields for Grand Archive so bad, but I'm afraid to split them
All
or
right, and how do
something.
you want me to cut it?
You're good with a half cut the whole time.
All right. Okay. Then draw 3. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna swing 6 into champion.
Yeah. We'll go to 8.
And then on end step, banish Harvester for buff counter. Yeah, I did. And card draw.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn?
Yep.
I will wake up. I'm going to pay 1 from the reclaim here to get the Eye of Argus. And then I will recollect and draw.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 3 and attempt this Dream Fairy to target that rested unit.
Pay. Two. Manufacture cell. Draw a card. Create a rested power cell token.
Yep.
And it resolves, going to my memory.
Yep. And then, like I said, you just won't be able to play them as long as Dream Fairy's on the field. And then I will swing. I'm gonna banish a Eye of Argus to give this True Sight and draw a card.
Okay.
I will pay 1 for Fairy Whispers.
Okay.
I'll put them both like this. Reveal an Armored Valkyrie. Put it into hand.
Okay.
And then I will swing 1 at champion.
Take the 1.
I will swing 1 with Dream Fairy.
In response, I'm going to pay 2 to Zephyr the Dream Fairy. So it's gonna come back at your end step.
Yeah. And then I'll swing 1 with the sword here.
Okay, so I think I took 2 total.
Yeah, so I should have you at 8 then. Since you would have taken, you were at 6. You took 1 from this, 1 from this.
Yep.
You would have went to 9, but you suppressed it. I'll pass to you. And then Dream Fairy on enter.
Okay. Now wake up. So yeah, Dream Fairy no longer has Overlord banished.
Correct.
Materialize Worn Gear Blade here. No, sorry, not Worn Gear Blade. I said Worn Diary. So it's a Worn Gear
Yep.
Blade, but
Yeah,
it's a...
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in memory. Immediately tap to give 6 counters.
Sure.
Recollect. Draw for turn. it's a big hand. Gonna pay 1, 2, 3. Cell generator.
Sure.
Swing 1 at face.
Yep. I'll go to 9.
Then I'm going to pass.
Okay. Let's wake up. Let's materialize. I'm gonna pay 1 with my favorable winds. And we'll get a smoke bombs. On recollection, I'm going to banish this, give my charged mannequin stealth and draw a card.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pay 2, still in recollection, for a manufacture cell.
Gotcha.
So, yep, and then I'll draw a card from that, and then I'll recollect and draw. So this is my rested power cell.
Yep. Nice.
Thank you.
Is that like a planes or something?
Let's find out. No, it's a propaganda from the Assassin's Creed set. Let's see. Let's go 2 into champion.
Yeah.
Taking the 2.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'll swing 1 with the Dream Fairy. Let's go 1, 2, and 3 for a Wind Rider Vanguard. Just a 2/3 with Vigor. And we'll swing 2 at champion. I have 4 in hand.
Deflecting edge.
Okay. And now I'll pass to you, and Vigor will restand my...
Oh, before your end step. Before your end step, pay... No, wait. No, never mind. I don't need to do that.
Gotcha.
Never mind. Pass on that.
Yep. So it'll just restand, and then I'll pass to you with 4 in hand.
Yep. Okay. Beginning wake up.
Yep.
Gear Worn Diary wake up. I will tap it immediately because I have 4 memory, bringing it to 10 total counters. Generator wakes up. I will materialize Pony 1. I don't think I have floating. No. Okay, so I'll put my hand over here. So this will be 1 through 4, reroll on 5 and 6.
Sure.
6, reroll. The 1. It was a cell assembler.
Okay.
So gain taunt. We'll just remember it as taunt.
Yeah. It's easy to remember.
Beginning of recollection. Cell generator has been fostered. I will use a 6-sided die to denote that. Then create 2 rested power cells.
Oh.
Recollect. Draw for turn.
Don't forget your cards behind you.
Oh my god. There's half my hand. Man, I like to play with a big hand, but I'm not used to playing the deck like this.
Right.
Let me check my Oh. I can do that. Should have played that last turn. Oh. My God, what am I thinking? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. For. Oh, wait, actually, first,
Yeah, do
pick
your
one
thing.
at the face.
Yep, I'll go to 10. So I'm at 10, you're at 11.
Yep, and then I'm going to pay the 4 to play Ace Protector, bouncing Cell Generator to my hand.
Okay.
I will then pass.
Okay.
Reminder, Tonoris has taunt.
Yep. And then does that Ace and Protector have anything special?
It has intercept. I think
Okay.
it's a 3/4 with intercept.
Gotcha. Let's see. Is it a normal class? Or a normal element?
It is a wind.
I'm gonna get this Wind Resonance Bauble. And we will recollect and draw. I'm gonna banish this now. I'll draw since you have a wind element.
I think it only.
Oh
applies
wait,
to
champion. No, you're right. You're right. That's all good. I still want it. I think it still works though because you do have Spirit of Wind though, right?
Yeah, it counts based on my whatever my level 0 is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pop this to draw. Let's pay 3 for a Dream Fairy. Targeting the Ace and Protector.
Yes. Goes to memory.
I will swing 1 into champion. And then I'll swing another 1 into champion. And then I'll swing 2 into champion. And I have you at 15 currently.
Yep.
I'll pay 2 for Charged Mannequin. And I'll swing 2 into champion since I have the power cell. 17. I'll pay 1 to tap this to give +2 and go 4 into champion.
Pay to Zephyr that mannequin.
Yeah. Yep. I'll pass to you.
Okay. Wake up. Worn Diary now has or the Worn Gearblade activates
A
Worn Diary.
ton of counters.
Yeah, it has 10. Stack it. Draw a card.
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna put all this recollect pile because why not?
Yeah.
Materialize. Oh, actually, no, I wish I didn't do that. We're gonna materialize Bulwark Sword for 0.
For clarification, just because I'm dumb, this would have been for 3 damage instead of 4.
Yep.
It still would have been lethal, but I just want to clarify
Yeah,
that.
it would have been lethal. Yeah, and then draw for turn after Recollection.
Yep.
Oh, I could have done that. That's fine. Okay, let's see here. Font has gone away. Oh, cards in hand.
I have 1.
What are the 2 proxies?
The Dream Fairies are 1/2s.
Okay, one of them doesn't have a.
This one
banned
does
card,
not have the card chosen. This one has the
and
Ace
the other
and
one
Protector.
has Ace.
Yep.
None of them have True Sight. Okay. Okay, that's first thing we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna play some math here before I actually commit to the plays.
You're good.
Then I need this. And I can. Need that. Checking graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna. We're gonna pay 3 for cell generator.
Okay.
Then. Passed up. Swing 1 to face.
Yep. I'll go to 11.
End turn.
Okay. I'll wake up. I will materialize. That's a token. Get that out of here. We'll go into the poisoned oil coating. This is the banish to give something with stealth +2 attack.
Classic.
I will recollect and draw. Go 2 into champion.
Pay 3 for resolute stand.
And what's that one do again?
If target would be dealt attack damage this turn, prevent 3 of it.
Gotcha. Thinking. One, 2, 3 for a lurking assailant. It's a 2/3 with stealth as long as it's awake, and it can retaliate against attackers while not defending. And
yeah,
with
that ability now is the keyword ambush.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think there's only one other card that has that ability.
With
So
that,
wind.
I will pass to you.
Okay.
And Vigor will
Wake up.
restand.
Put my hand over to the side. Materialize. I'm gonna look at my memory before.
Yeah, you're good.
Materialize nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of recollection, cell generator is fostered, creating 2 rested power cell tokens.
Sure.
Recollect. Draw for turn. Okay. Cards in hand.
I have 4.
Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Overlord, sacrificing 4 of my 5 power cells.
Sure.
Ruined. We pay 2 for reconstructive surgery. It has 2 effects, but one is level lock, so I can only use the first one. Buff counter on target automaton ally. I target Overlord. On my end step, swing for my end step, swing 1 at face.
Sure. I'll go to 12.
On end step, banish manufacture cell. Or buff counter and card. And turn.
So what's the keywords on the big guy again? The one that's not rested?
Intercept, steadfast, true sight, spell shroud.
Okay, so he can't be a target of spells.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. All right. I will. I'll materialize a Terrafring, and then I'll recollect and draw. Two, 3. We'll play another Dream Fairy targeting the big dude.
I did the math wrong. I was missing 1 card.
We will go 2 into champion. 19. And then I'll go 2 with lurking assailant for lethal.
And that's game.
Ugh, good game.
How the you top decked all fucking 3 Dream Fairies?
Right. My hand was just the armored Valkyries, favorable winds, lurking assailant.
As someone who is a wind player, I'm still an advocate for a Dream Fairy ban.
I have not played. This is the first time I got to play even any Dream Fairies, period, because like every time I've tried to play in a Yeti event, I'm like, man, it'd be really good for Dream Fairies. So then I bought them. I was like, well, I need to proxy them and learn to play with them first. And yeah, this card is kind of obnoxious.
Oh yeah, no, because out of the other three fairies, like the fire fairy is not even worth playing, and then the snow fairy is very balanced. The water fairy is very, very balanced.
What's that one do?
That one just says target unit gets rested.
Yeah, that one's
It can't
so
wake
much
up.
better.
Like, the thing is that it's like you gain influence because you get the card back, but the problem is that this game is like very friendly to Voltroning, so you lose all the counters. Like,
Yeah.
I'll admit in my case it's acceptable because Overlord has the like it requires the power cells, so that's a way to make it balanced.
Right.
But like,
Yeah, no, Dream
it's
Fairy is
a little
definitely
too much because just any problem just gets nerfed by that, and there's really like there's only technically three, only three cards that deal with it.
right.
So you have Cerulean Decree and Frostbind, which are both water. Control it, sure. And then Wind only has Stifling Trap, which just came out with the Tristan deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fire has nothing, which I think that's fine. But there should be a normal cause. What?
Since this game is so new, there's barely any cards that can just negate the shit altogether. And it's even worse if you're not playing water.
Right.
Yeah, I think the problem is that on-enter effects are a little too strong.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, generically, like, what is it? Dungeon Guide. Jesus Christ, I almost forgot. Dungeon Guide.
Dungeon Guide.
That's too. It's too like oppressive.
Dungeon Guide's very
Like-
fast, that's for sure. But
Yeah, I'm trying to get my hands on a Dungeon Guide because Dungeon Guide on the deck that I'm running is way too good.
I mean, if you're going to level 3, it's pretty much you're running that. You are running Dungeon Guide. Maybe if you're doing some Sylvie stuff, you can get away with an Academy Guide, or if you like have a lot of material deck stuff that's like 1 or 2 cost, then you would run Academy Guide instead. Actually,
Right.
wait, I think Academy Guide is twice the price of Dungeon Guide, so that kind of is like hard to justify at all.
Yeah, but it also stays on the field as long as you own it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have the same stats, I believe, and same cost.
Yeah, I would run Academy Guide if I don't have Dungeon Guide. That's like
Yeah.
the only reason you'd run Academy Guide.
But then it becomes more. But then it's like that's an issue of economics rather than actual gameplay decision.
honestly,
Yeah, but no, that was a great game. That was
You
so
no,
much
you
back
played.
and forth.
Oh, damn, I was
that was, that
getting
was
some
the
stuff
longest
off.
game of Grand Archive I've seen. In a
I
while.
know. I'm looking at the timer for the recording, and it's 53 minutes. This is gonna be a
53.
long.
That was how long that game went.
Yeah, that was a game one that would have 100% went into time.
Oh my god. Actually, yeah, you're right. That would have gone to time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's.
No, that
Honestly,
was a
this-
great game.
Yeah, no, you. Oh my god, I'm a little mad at the Dream Fairy. And the thing is, the first time, I'm so mad about that favorable wins.
Mhm.
Because I was like kicking myself for like playing this Stifling Trap because it was my only one in hand. I should have saved it for
Okay.
the next turn in anticipation for you doing it.
Yeah, no, that would have been totally cool too. I was like, well, if you have like another one or something, like you have it. So it's like I gotta run out this favorable
I mean,
wins
it's the
now.
right play. You kind of have to play into the buffs. You can't the
Mhm.
bluffs. You can't like, because like I'll just like spoil my deck here. But if Overlord survived one turn, this card would have made him nigh unstoppable.
Right.
This is Wind Bless Kite Shield. It
Okay.
costs 1, but if I have Tony out,
Is 0 or
class
something?
bonus- yeah, it's
Yeah.
0. And so what it does is gives him vigor.
Okay.
So
Yep.
I can swing. So I can swing for 5, 6, 7, 8 every turn, and then boom.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Because that's And then the thing is, it's pretty. The only cards that I truly fear are Dream Fairy and Immolation Trap.
Okay, yeah.
Only cards I fear.
Yeah, not being able to play those cards, especially Dream Fairy, and is not great. And then the Immolation Trap is also really good against that too.
Yeah, I probably once I realized you had 2 Dream Fairies, I should have switched lands a little bit. But your board got way too
Yeah, wait, I was just starting to just try to get wider and see, like, just try to mitigate your stuff.
I did not draw that many allies. I think besides the Asian and the Overlord, I had a second Overlord in hand.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I might go down to 3 Overlords now that I think about it.
Yeah, it seems like quite a lot to play just one. So two would probably be. You said what, down to 3? You want to cut to 3?
Yeah, I have a playset.
Yeah, I think 3 would be fine. That way you see them pretty often, but also not too much.
I like to think about it generically, like if you have a playset, you want to see it in your opening hand. If you play 3, you want to see one every game. If you play 2, you want to see one every other game. And if you play 1, you want to see it once in every 3 games. That's the general thought I have.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm a little pissed because it looks like meta, but I think one of the problems is getting Overlord. Well, this deck has 2 problems. Is that one is the aggro is a little inconsistent, and 2 is that the defensive options aren't too good. My defensive options would be to change it to Cleric instead.
Okay.
Probably over Guardian, because there is a Zephyr, basically Zephyr, that costs 1 less if you're Cleric.
Okay.
It costs only 1. And then there's this card called Spell Shield Wind. So
yeah.
You know that card?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It costs 4, but if you're Cleric, it costs 2, which is that I can actually play. If I'm you can't really anticipate a big attack unless it's something like the Paul Hook attack card, which is like you're never gonna see that.
Right.
That's the only way you can truly anticipate something. Otherwise, you're kind of skimping out on possibilities unless you're doing counterplay. But you're not going to be counterplaying that much in wind.
Right.
You're only
Exactly.
Counterplaying that much in water.
For sure.
So then I was thinking go warrior, and I think the plan that the original plan was that I treated this like a combo deck, and so this deck was all about get Overlord out as fast and as consistently as possible, and the rest of the other half of the deck is when Overlord's on the field, he lasts as long as possible.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to just accumulate 1 million power cells and just OTK me.
No, it was power cells are very slow. Although you did kind of misplay, because when I had the cell generator out, when I resolute standed, you could have still swung at that cell generator.
Yeah, I still keep forgetting that I can swing into stuff that is standing up.
Yeah. Well, it's mainly because resolute stand didn't target. It only targeted champion.
Right. Yeah.
Honestly, I had that card in hand 2 turns earlier, and I probably should have played it earlier, but you would have felt like you had to commit more and maybe not counterplay me as much.
Right.
So yeah, I'm actually in the middle. I just ordered cards yesterday, so I'm actually converting this into a Lorraine deck, and I hate it because Andronica and Cell Warrior is it looks like the meta deck.
Yeah,
I don't. Not what I want.
I don't have Rose or Andronica or Eternal Magistrate. Those are the 3 big cards that I just don't have yet.
Oh yeah, I have Eternal, and I have 1 Rose. The Andronicas are coming sometime this week, and I have 1 Rose, and I'm only playing 2 Roses in the new version of the deck.
That's probably fair too.
So I'm playing hyper aggro. Basically, the plan is try to bum rush Overlord. If I can't get Overlord, I'm gonna dump my power cells into something else, and then rally strike.
Yeah, that seems good.
It's a little unga bunga. I like decks that more counterplay, but water is way too slow. I like Azurius and Dimir and Magic.
Right.
But I can't get that level of counterplay. There's not enough interaction.
Not yet. No.
Not yet. I think the game mechanics are actually more conducive to it with the way how you use cards as mana. I just absolutely love that.
Yeah, the more and more I play into the learning the the mechanics of the game, I think I enjoy that more than playing lands.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's perfect.
So yeah.
Thanks for the game though.
Yeah,
Man,
absolutely. It was so good. So whenever you get your new cards in.
This deck is just on the cusp of. I feel like every game I play, like I win like I think probably like 30-40% of the time with this deck,
Mhm.
but it feels like every time I lose, I don't get. I only like 10% of the time get like full on bodied. The rest of the time, I am like hanging on. I pretty much always get Overlord out unless Overlord is like the. If I don't get Overlord, he is 15 cards down from where my main deck was. So I
Right.
was never drawing him that game.
Gotcha. So,
So,
yeah,
I
good
always-
games. Go ahead.
Thank you. No, yeah. And I was just gonna say, it's like I feel like I'm so close to winning with this deck, but it just doesn't get there.
Just
fast
need that
enough.
extra, the extra push to get it across the line. I get that. So yeah, great game.
Thank you,
Thanks for
man.
playing, and then whenever you get your new cards, we'll have to duel again.
Yeah, no, I'll hit you up when I get this thing rolling. I'm also actually with the leftovers of this deck. I'm actually building a Tony Rush deck.
Perfect.
It's
Well,
a
yeah.
rush control domain deck. So,
Awesome. So yeah, we'll have to see it. But yeah, have a good rest of the night, and we'll play
Yeah,
again.
you too. Have a good one, man.
Bye.